Adam, here we are again. The movie's finally here. We get to talk about it. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Dude, I am fantastic. And I got to tell you, I saw this in one of those RPX theaters. Those are the ones where the seats shake.
Ah, nice.
This is the very first movie I've ever seen in that format, and it was perfect because honestly, it was like an experience. Dude, it was amazing.
Well, no, that's great. I mean, we wanted this movie to be an experience, and there's so many great different ways to experience the movie itself. I mean, IMAX, IMAX 3D, Dolby Vision, 40X, the one you're talking about, the Screen X, which is the screens on the side as well. And I've seen all the different versions, and they're all so cool because they do immerse you in different ways, and they all have, great things about them. And, when you're making a little indie movie, you're lucky to get a couple theaters that play your film. But when you do one of these, not only do you get thousands of theaters, but you also get every single format that you can possibly ever dream of to put it out.
And I'm glad you said that because I thought to ask you, when you're in the editing booth and you're putting these types of movies together, again, the action, Godzilla, Kong, that kind of stuff, and we talked at the last one as well, but do you feel the adrenaline? Do you see and experience what's going on?
Sometimes, I mean, like obviously when you're first starting a sequence, everything's moving in slow motion. You start shot for shot. And, that's what's cool about making these movies, though, is that it's almost like making a hyper realistic animated movie because you have to just unleash your imagination on this thing because to a certain degree, none of it exists. It's all, you can't film a lot of this stuff. The only way to do it is through full CGI animation. But that can be a very fun process as it gets further down the line. And like you're saying, you kind of know it's working because you do find yourself getting more immersed in it. And once you start getting the sound effects in there and music especially, that's what really brings it together. And that's what it's all about,
Does everyone need to see the other movies, the previous films, to experience this one?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if you're going to watch one other movie, like this film follows up pretty closely to the story of Godzilla versus Kong, but it's not mandatory. I think you could pick up with this one just right out the gate and feel totally comfortable, like you know where you are.
Final question for you today, sir. I did not ask you this last time. It's like asking a parent their favorite kid, but do you have a favorite monster?
You know what? I can't say that I do. And I know that sounds like a diplomatic answer, but the truth is from Kong, you get to kind of indulge in more of an emotional character study as a filmmaker. And with Godzilla, you really get to explore this sense of scale and power that comes along with him. And they're both exciting in their own way. And so I'm not going to pick one or the other because you're right. Just like your children, you can't pick one or the other.